Alright, so cool. I've got this little rant video here because I wasn't doing anything. I was literally just chilling, and I want to say I did record this video already, but I messed up the audio. So don't ask how as well. But I'm gonna redo this video and re-release my distress because now I've got more distress because I have to redo this video. But I can do it with a lot more structure, and you guys can see everything much more clear because I was kind of just releasing my thoughts into this video rather than coming with a structure. I'm not coming with a structure, I'm just releasing everything off the dome, and that's going to show how pretty much how bad the game is, the state anyways. Maybe not exactly bad, but how poor they've handled the anniversary so far. I've got a lot of critiques, a lot of things they shouldn't just be doing this terribly. Some good things, but not even some. I would say like there's one good thing that I really like. The first thing I want to start with in this video, I've even introduced myself. For the guys that got here through recommendations, my name's Zakashi, guys. Yeah, screw all the semantics about subscribe and whatnot. I need to talk. Real talk here, there's been this debate about how, it's not even a debate really, it's just a astute observation. Festival has generally always been better than the anniversary, and maybe it's just how I think. Maybe some guys will agree, but I feel like it shouldn't be like that. In the majority of times, I'm not going to say all the times, but at least in the majority of times, I can easily say, and I'm sure all of you guys can say, that festival has been better than the anniversary as well. Every festival that we get at the end of the year is always better than the anniversary, and that's quite upsetting given that during the anniversary is based on when they started their game. So if you search up when Dragon Ball Legends was released, the anniversary should be around that time every single year, which is why it's around the end of May, spanning on through June. During that time, they're meant to be like, they essentially thank the players for playing the game, keeping the game alive, because you obviously know if nobody played the game wouldn't live. We play the game because we're Dragon Ball, we have interest in Dragon Ball, or you just like the game mechanics or whatever. But the main thing is that we all play the game, which is why you're even watching this video, because I probably have thoughts that literally speak your heart about how the game is looking right now. There's so many things I got, don't worry, but this is just what I wanted to start with. I feel like for the anniversary, considering it's based on when your game was created and you thank the players for even keeping your game alive for another year, it should be the most valued time of the year, given that I essentially see it like a birthday. You wouldn't celebrate Christmas, Black Friday, Halloween more than your birthday. Maybe it's just how I've grown up to think that it should be like that, for at least a company anyways. I'm not even talking about, obviously, as me as a human, it's different. But for a game company, they should value their anniversary a lot more in terms of how they handle it and how everything progresses. They do make it a lot more spectacular than festival, but I feel like what goes on during festival is just laid out always much more nicer and conducted way better than how they conduct anniversary. I will also say this might be me being very entitled, but if you're thanking the players, at least like make it feel like you're actually thanking us. It feels like they're just spitting in our faces when we get to the anniversary like this at this point. Like, come on, man. There's so many factors for the anniversary that we need to get into. Before I do, value this survey. Value it. They probably hear a lot of things that we've said, and they hear it again and again every time we do a survey, but value it. Please value it, because it's the only way we really can get our voice out to them outside of content creators and people watching the content creators, so that they do see the videos and whatnot. But this is the biggest way we can get to them easily. A lot of things they might just read it and skip over that. We have to assume that they do take this in. So on top of the fact that you are getting Chrono Crystals, please value the survey and write something meaningful. I'm going to list a lot of things that they just do terribly, have done terribly, are doing terribly from this point onwards. But I wanted to start with that point so I can get you just thinking on what I think about the anniversary generally, because you probably have your own reasons on why the anniversary isn't good right now. But hopefully I speak your mind. And if you disagree, let me know in the comment section below. Let's just start on why this game mode still exists. I've made a whole video in the past, yeah, addressing this game mode not being a good game mode. And a good game mode is based on a number of factors. This game mode here is straight RNG. They said in the reveal and stuff, or whenever it was when they first was creating it, there's a new game mode, they made it look real and fancy, People gas it up because it's a new thing for Legends. Cool. We should really just air them and wait until we actually play before we judge, because they be gassing things up and it's mid, bro. Starting with this one here, full power battle, yeah. This is RNG to the brim. Now, it being difficult isn't a problem. A game mode being difficult isn't what I'm complaining about. It being difficult is completely fine. If a lot of people can't clear it because it's difficult, that's fine. But it's about why it's difficult. If it's difficult because you're mid, you're not skilled enough, you're a bad player, that's amazing, because you need to get better. You need to improve so that you can actually clear this game mode. It's not a factor of, oh, there's the computer generating random numbers to work against me every single time I play. And that's the issue with the game mode. The CPUs, they don't work with you, your allies, your friends, they don't work with you well enough. Jiren, if he wants to end you, he's going to end you. If he wants to hit you with a blue card, you're half health in an instant. That's not good. If I don't get the break and he wants to attack me immediately after, that's not good. I can't do anything about that. Sometimes he might attack the enemy, my allies. Sometimes he might attack me. But then I'll be on 1 HP because I didn't get the break. If he doesn't attack me, then it's RNG in my favor. But if he attacks me, that doesn't help me. I've got way more points in a video that I've made in the past, literally explaining why this game mode is bad. But the difficulty isn't a problem. It's something I want you guys to know for people that defend this game mode. Because if you defend the game mode, you're insane. It's not the difficulty, it's why it's difficult. It's not a matter of my skill. It's a matter of how much RNG I have with summoning, if I even summon in the first place. Like, if I can pull things even when I summon. And then if Jiren wants to let me live. That's all it is. Literally. Once you know how to play the game mode, there's no more, there's no further height I can go in terms of my skill. There's a skill ceiling. And that's the issue with the game mode. I've got, if you want to watch a video on that, I've probably put in the description or the comment section below, because this game mode's trash, man. Anyways, next thing I got, the Gauntlet. I don't have an issue with the Gauntlet itself. It's basically battle 50s, but instead you skip to battle 70 if you have the facilities to do so. You skip to as high as you can without actually playing. Then at the maximum, 70, you play from 70 to 100, and then you get your Chrono Crystals is about 700, and you also get Z power now for the free Awakening Z power, sorry, Awakening power for the Zenkai characters that they're releasing now for free. I don't have a big issue with this game mode, but it is just quite stale. But it is what it is. Obviously, they can't do everything creatively, but I don't mind this existing because you still have to play to a certain extent. But I do want to touch on the fact that they just made Vegito mid, man. He's meant to be a part of the anniversary, making it hype and whatnot, and then we just get these, bro. Like, the Legends developers are coming like university students, bro. And I'd know, because I just finished university, bro. They're just putting in stuff that they're just like, might as well just put it in, like, just put it in, man. And they're not even thinking, honestly. They make a cool name, yeah. So you've got a cool headline for their essay or whatever. Let's say they're doing an essay, yeah. And then they just put 4 lines. They even had the audacity to press enter on the keyboard 2 times just to separate applies the following effects and then write these 2 stupid lines. Like, what? They're just trying to get characters at this point in their word count. Like, what's going on? Why would they just put restore 15% and reduce? Like, what? This is non-existent. This one is non-existent. At least make this like 30 or 50% if you're calling it Sapphire Protector of the Future. Like, what? That is such a hard title. That's such a cold, unique ability name for it to be this trash. Like, oh my god, bruh. And then we got this second one here. Like, this doesn't last long enough. You get 1 strike arts and then they cover change you because you got no cover. Fair enough. Just to put it in the air. They might have something planned in the future to make Vegeta Blue it's that a bit better. But come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is a this is a violation. -2 to arts cards. It doesn't matter because you get key anyways every single strike art or something. Everybody gets key nowadays. He's got main ability anyways. And then this one here, 20% to strike damage inflicted for only 5 times. Make it longer. Make it more. Fair enough, they didn't want to destroy the game, but come on, bro. Like, 3 lines. And then they just press enter. They had the audacity to press enter again. They're violating VB anyways. Let's move on, because I've got a lot more to say. The raid. This one's the real pandemic. This one here is there's scarcity in the community for raid medals. If you don't have MEY 9 stars or higher, you're finished. You're just finished, bro. They are so cheeky to be putting the best rewards they've ever put in the exchange shop for the 4th anniversary World Challenge Raid to then gatekeep it behind pulling a lot of copies of MEY. The whole reason we're playing the raid is because we want to pull more. Why would you... How are you going to restrict me from benefiting from the raid so that I can pull more if I have to get good luck and pull a lot already to even... Like, so many people have bad luck. So many people don't get what they want. That is insane. That is insane. Like, how am I supposed to... How not me, because somebody's probably watching this video right now like, Zakashi, why are you complaining? You have a 14-star MEY. Yeah, fair enough, I spent 45k and I'm just very lucky. But some people, they spent 70k and probably didn't get a copy, and they didn't opt in for pity because pity ain't it. We don't accept pity over here. Come on, bro, just buy your tickets or something. I'd rather have no MEY than accept that 2-star pity. Imagine rolling out PvP and a 2-star MEY. Like, come on, bro. That's not on. That is not on. That is ridiculous. But what? Like, why would they do this? To even guarantee a drop, you need a 6-star MEY. That's 2 pulls. 2. Minimum 2. That is hard. That's people don't be getting that, man. People don't be getting that. And then to even get a max amount of drops, you need 9 stars. 50 times 5. If you have a 2-star MEY and someone else has a 9-star, they're getting 5 times more drops than you. They're getting 5 times more drops than you. You have to play 5 times as hard to get the same rewards. Who in the developers' headquarters thought that was an idea, man? These guys are actually university students. Pandemic developers. They have to be. There's no way they got their degree in the first year of the COVID pandemic studying on Zoom to then put this here. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Especially when people are joining the game thinking this game's going to be player friendly, helping me out with rewards and things like that. Yes, there is a lot of content if you're joining the game in the 4th anniversary, but it still takes a lot of your time just to get shafted because of bad luck. Like, that is crazy. And then that's not even counting, like, okay, let's say these free-to-plays, right? Goku, Krillin, and Tien. To get the bonus from them, if you add them on bench, you need to have them 14 stars anyways. But where does that take you back to? Literally, full power battle, where you can't even get the free-to-play characters, which is insane. So, let's process this. You have to get free-to-play characters, you have to play a pay-to-win game mode because it's RNG essentially. It's not, I'm not calling it strictly pay-to-win, but you have to have a good, decent team and then have RNG on your side. If the RNG is less on your side, you need a better team. And for most people, it's never going to be on their side. RNG is stupid. RNG stands for random number generator. That just means that the game is putting in numbers where if you're hoping for a number, let's say hypothetically you're hoping for a number 7, they keep giving you everything but a 7. That's not in your favor and you can't do anything about that. You're playing a pay-to-win event, quote-unquote pay-to-win, to get free-to-play characters that would benefit you as a free-to-play. But then you can't even get the free-to-play characters to fight against pay-to-win players in PvP. And that's even assuming the free-to-play characters are even good. Krillin and Tien, but I know the Goku's been popping off. People have been using the Goku. So shout out Goku, but he's Goku, man. Like, hey, it's me, Goku. Like, he's going to be good. But even then, it's not like he's game-changing. But then the fact that I have to get them 14 stars to even get higher drops in the raid. Bro, what? They're just doing me dirty. Doing you dirty back to back to back. That's not even to touch on these EXs. This EX here, getting her to 6 stars. This EX here, EXs will be harder to pull than LFs. More time. Like, come on, like, how are you going to do that one? Then Vegeta, that's another thing. Not even going to talk about that one. But then, it's just a shambles, man. I know people are complaining about the raid. There's so much going on. Everything's just a mess. I could be here talking about all day about the raid, but I'm not even trying to make this video too long, but I got a lot to say too. Ahoy Poise a W. At least they gave this thing so that you can get more raid medals. But +3, they should have at least made this 5, 5, 5 or something for the guys that don't have 9 stars MUIs. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, how are the free-to-plays meant to get these good rewards? How are you going to make put LLZ power in tickets, hoi pois, all of this, and these nice messages, I made up my mind that when I grew up, I would do anything to track you down and beat you to a bloody pulp. That is a cold line. And I can't even get it because I'm grinding my ass off. Not me. I already know. Zakashi, you have a 14-star. Bro, I'm trying to help you guys. If I wasn't lucky, I'd be in your shoes. Just to get the Chrono Crystals. Then never mind the 600 LL, which they put at 3,000. It cost 3,000. 3 bloody thousand. But yeah, shout out to Hoi Poi, man. Only thing saving the game. And just to end it off, let's talk about these two here. The anniversary headliner units, MUI and Vegeta. I'm not going to get onto Vegeta. Vegeta gets too much hate as it is. He takes too many L's. He has his... People like him, fair enough, but just step to the side as you always do. MUI. I like your animations. I like how you look. Everything about you. Your color is nice. I like it. But then, you're forcing this passive play in PvP. Oh, lord. Fighting you is like being an NPC. I'm just standing there. And then if I don't stand there, I'll probably lose priority because it's MUI. And then everybody else is an NPC using MUI. And it's just so much headache. And just to make it worse, he's not even like the highest damaging unit in the game, even though he's MUI. He's not even the #1 unit in the game. So it's like, okay, now, you did all of that just not to be the best in the game. You're causing, like, it's not even like he impacted the meta to the extent that we expected it to be. His damage and all that, cool. Like, it's cool. It's cool. But he's just more annoying than anything. I'll be real. And then another thing, like, double the Z power when in Festival we got triple the Z. Hey, I think that's everything I got to say. Only 2 new characters. Part 1 is just a mess, man. They need to do better during the anniversaries. Do I have anything else to say? That thing. Do you know Shallot? Oh, I called him that thing. Shallot. Literally the game mascot. Where are you, bro? Where you're missing. And I don't want to hear the excuse here. They're running out of content, so they don't want to, you know. But they could do so much with the storyline for the game. They can literally do anything. They can do the manga transformations. There's 2 in there. You could do, you could take him to Yardrat Shallot. We could have Yardrat Shallot. We could get Super Saiyan Blue Shallot. We could get Super Saiyan 4 Shallot. They could do so much with Shallot. It's tournament time. There's so much. They could mess with the timelines and everything. They can do so much, and they're just not doing that. But yeah, that guy's gone MIA. Damn. Damn. Rip Shallot, man. The event as well just didn't feel spectacular. You know the event where we have like the UI animations? Let me even bring it up because I had Legends open. It's called The Greatest Showdown, a Transcendent Limit Break. I have it open here. You see like UI versus Broly or something like that. Whatever it is. It just didn't feel special. Like last year we had the G4 animations. The year before that we had Vegito Blue. Super Vegito first year. This one, I don't know. It was dope, but it just didn't feel special. But that's just my opinion. That was not really a complaint. The rest, I feel like they're just valid. Because I was just sitting here, I felt like I should just speak my mind. Because I feel like a lot of people are just in the mud with this Legends Part 1 anniversary. I'm going to leave it like that, though. Appreciate you guys for watching. Press the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Anniversary needs to be more special, man. It needs to be treated with more care. My name's Zakashi, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.